First off, I'm going to be talking about John Carter. I can't help it. This is who I am. You can either like it or leave it, get with it or get lost, or
Get on board, or get out of the way.
and this is one villainous scene. For starters, let me just say, once I heard about this trend, I knew I had to get on it, especially since I'm talking about a movie that doesn't get a lot of talk about, and that is John Carter and the arena scene. This scene is important because it explains the motivations of the two side antagonists, and more importantly, why they believe what they're doing is right. And their names are Talhajus and Sarkoja. But first, we have to talk about how these events unfolded in the first place. And that all begins with John Carter. It starts with Tars Tarkas bringing John back to the Thark as a prisoner against the wishes of Talhajus. This then leads to Sarkoja, Sola, and the rest of the Thark women fighting over hatchlings to raise. This then leads to Sarkoja being forced to relent on Sola. After that, John tries to grab a medallion from a Thark. Then Talhajus catches him.
Mount to have Nunsdal.
Gegas, Talhajus.
Go for Kampae Opel Tutik Adwam.
Dothek. Gegas.
Ohem Tuksan Samor.
Old Tavak Throi Samorpa.
Oazatam Tru Gevul. Gigyavul Tu.
Tidpal Jadakwapesh, Talhajus. Das Kirep.
Here's a cigarette. Was it good for you? Anyway, to summarize what happened there and what it means in the long run, we learn that Talhajus and Sarkoja are vicious, and more importantly, Tars Tarkas is compassionate. Both Sarkoja and Talhajus lose loyalty to Tars Tarkas over time, but what culminates it is when Tars Tarkas helps Dejah Thoris, John Carter, and Sola escape after having went into the temple illegally. Why does Tars Tarkas care, you might be asking? Why did he even do that? Well, you see, Sola is Tars Tarkas' daughter, and the punishment for having done that is death in the arena. Let me tell you a little something about Thark law. Love, even familial love, is forbidden. This fits the whole theme of the film, because the theme of both the book and the film is love. This is why the book is called A Princess of Mars and not John Carter, because it is about his love for the Princess of Mars, Dejah Thoris. And this alone is why Talhajus and Sarkoja are the perfect foils for this story. The main protagonists have one thing in common. They all feel love. Tars Tarkas knows love through his daughter and his former wife. John Carter knows love through not only his family on Earth, but also Dejah Thoris. And Dejah Thoris knows love through John Carter and her family. This is what separates Talhajus and Sarkoja from them. They were born and raised never knowing love, and this is why they are so vicious and cruel. The sad part of it is, it's not even their fault. They do not know love and thus cannot give love. So Sola and Tars have to live as criminals every day because they know love, And because they know love, that's why they hate them. Tars Tarkas's compassion is what keeps Talhages from being as vicious as he wants. And Tar's love for his daughter keeps Sarkosia from winning his favor, because he will always favor Sola more than he will her, despite her being his oldest female. And years, decades, generations of living without love has caused them to believe that love and compassion are weaknesses. And why shouldn't they? Love and compassion is what has led John Carter and Tars Tarkas into the arena, to be eaten by wild banths. But you see, here's where things get interesting. Although they entered the arena, they both leave alive. And again, this is also what separates Talhages and Sarkosia from Tars Tarkas and the rest of the main protagonists. But wait, I hear you cry. You said this scene explains why they feel this way, and explains why they believe this. And indeed, they do. Allow me to read to you Talhages' speech in my best dramatic dialogue. Weakness, sentiment, allowing this white worm to contaminate the horde. These are the crimes of Tars Tarkas. We are united because we call our freaks. We are strong because we despise weakness. Let them be crushed like unhatched eggs. Their hatred and lack of compassion and love is what led them to die in the same arena they sent John and Tarkus to die in. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention how they died, didn't I? Well, long story short, Sarkosia was ripped in half by a white ape after having fought with Sola, and Talhages was beheaded by John Carter. Fitting. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope to do more stuff like this in the future. Maybe going over each and every villain, or maybe each and every character of the movie. It's a movie that deserves a lot more love. I hope you all enjoyed it. I probably will try and do better in the future, but I've been working 2 jobs, and it's probably 10 o'clock in the morning now. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.